Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the top 4 reasons why businesses and individuals fail and why it is so important, if not imperative for you, to understand this from a brain science perspective. First thing to appreciate is that in the last 5 years, brain researchers have found out more about the brain than in the last 100 years of medical research. With this clearer understanding, we can now see why people fail and how we can find solutions based in brain science to help them succeed. The first reason that people and businesses fail is that they fail to plan effectively. This ineffective planning results in a failure of them to see how their day-to-day activities add up to their ultimately desired goals. When this happens, you could say that there is a failure of expectations. Brain science has shown when there is a failure of expectations, the dopamine levels in your brain go down. Dopamine is a biological chemical which is in your brain, and it helps the signals in your brain fire correctly. When the dopamine levels go down, your ability to focus, your ability to follow through, and your passion levels drop. The solution to this problem, based in brain science, is to train people to plan effectively so that they can see their day-to-day actions adding up to their ultimately desired goals. The second reason that people and businesses fail is that they are trained to respond to unprofitable distractions. The prefrontal cortex area of your brain is the part of your brain that's responsible for coordinating day-to-day activities. It is also the most highly energy inefficient part of your brain. It requires a lot of energy to function. Responding to distractions leaves less brain resources for more profitable activities. An example of this situation is when you're deciding between spending time on emails versus spending time planning and prioritizing. Now granted, for some people, emails are a critical, if not important, part of their day-to-day work. But for most of us, emails are distractions. As opposed to this, planning and prioritization require a lot of energy, but are also highly profitable. They give you a good return on your time and energy. To solve this problem, based in brain science, we train people to identify and focus on more high profitable activities. The third reason that people and businesses fail is that they are paralyzed by analysis. They feel stuck. They spend too much time thinking and worrying rather than being in action and in clarity. The reason this happens is when the brain is confronted with large or complicated problems, decisions, or questions. The limbic system part of the brain tends to kick it out, doing what's called an avoiding reaction. The brain doesn't want to deal with it. The solution to this problem, based in brain science, is to train people to break down complicated and large problems, questions, or decisions into smaller, easier, and more manageable chunks. The fourth reason that people and businesses fail is due to insufficient rest and nurturing time. This is due to ineffective scheduling habits, which results in most people packing in their day with work. This overtaxes the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex has many functions, and 2 of the functions are in controlling your reactions and in making decisions. When your prefrontal cortex is overtaxed, you may find yourself in certain situations becoming very snappy or irritable or even angry and making bad decisions. The solution to this problem, based in brain science, is to train people to schedule effectively with a longer-term outlook, which increases their chances of having more downtime and nurturing time. Why is this so important to understand from a brain science perspective? Brain science has enabled us to understand why people fail and how we can find solutions to help them succeed. Most innovation and problem solving occurs using the more creative functions of the brain. By applying brain science, we can reduce the stress on the brain, which in turn stimulates the more creative functions of the brain, so vital for innovation and creative problem solving. In our next episode, I'll be sharing with you 7 ways that you can apply brain science to make your life happier and more successful. I look forward to sharing this information with you.